Sorry about that, you guys. 1 minute. One freaky deaky minute. Um, I'm looking up the University of Maryland. At the outset of this course, you will receive more announcements. Are y'all on there with me? Okay. You will receive more announcements than later in this course. The announcements and the information contained therein are meant to help you through the first project in the course. I therefore highly recommend that you read these early announcements. There will be few announcements subsequently. I was personally delighted that some of you students added their picture to the course. This is a personal preference matter, as you know, but when taking distant courses, it provides more of a feeling of connectedness when we are literally all over the world. Okay, we are on our way with this course. Below is a quote from our recent published textbook, International Marketing Essentials, as it aligns with my teaching philosophy. Tell me and I will forget. Show me and I may remember. Involve me and I will Tell me and I will forget. Show me I may remember. Involve me and I will understand. This expression is generally credited to Zheng Kang, who was a Chinese Confucian philosopher that lived from 312 to 320 BC. This has been repeated by many people over the past 2 millenniums and still holds merit for those who teach and those who learn. There were some questions on milestone submissions. As I mentioned, these are optional for students who want feedback. Please don't turn in milestones during week 3 when project 1 is due because I don't have enough time to review your work and give you timely feedback. Therefore, your milestones for project 1 should be in by Tuesday, October 14th, and the end of week 2. If you need an extension, please let me know. As you know, the ratio analysis must be turned on as a separate submission. Okay. One of the requirements is to calculate ROI. This is tricky and usually avoid this term because it's not specific enough, at least for me. Furthermore, the information that was provided in previous classes on how to calculate ROI was inadequate, in my opinion. ROI equal gain from investment, cost of investment. Okay, so he's giving me the formula. Minus cost of divided by cost of investment. I had the course developers change this so the new description is better than it was. I prefer the terms return on assets, return on equity, or return on invested capital, as these terms are more specific. For a simple example, you buy a house for 400K with a mortgage of 360K and you sell it later for 440K. Your ROA is 10%. 40, your return, go back up. It's 10%, 40K divided by 40. That's in your return of 40K divided by the asset of 40K. This is going to be a lot harder. To make clear the assignment, I would like you to calculate ROIC by dividing net income for the present fiscal year by the total assets. If you have questions about this, please write me. Few other points was concerning technology. Net sales typically means sales, less returns and allowances. Oracle does not report sales this way, therefore use revenue in place of net sales. There is no preferred stock issue, therefore preferred stock is zero. Trade receivables are accounts receivable. One student asked about negative numbers in Excel. You can look this up by Google search to find a myriad of postings on this subject. Just make sure that your numbers make sense when you review them. It's so easy to copy, paste formulas, and not consider whether the answers make sense. Lastly, most students find that Project 1 is most difficult of the last 3 projects you will complete in this course. I may have told you previously. I repeat certain things that are important to know, not because I'm senile yet. Our project concerns data analysis, and our third project involves marketing, where you'll be working in teams in this. So it gets better, and I think you'll find that the third project is rather enjoyable as you work together in teams. You'll have to trust me on this. Keep up the good work and write me as you feel the need to. In this project, your company is creating a mobile app, LEAP, to help military service members find civilian jobs. Your company has decided to contract a technology company to support the app's customer service and needs you to evaluate the contractor's viability. You will examine the financial performance of your company. You will justify your conclusions with an analysis of financial statements and business performance ratio. A financial analysis is a document outlining a company overall financial health and performance. A financial analysis underscores the strengths and weaknesses of companies. Communicating these results is key to building stakeholder relationships and making decisions regarding investments, contracts, employment, and more. In this project, you will apply strategic management theories and practices to measure organizational performance. You will use tools to review and interpret financial data that can drive short and long term strategic decisions. At the end of the project, you will submit a comprehensive executive summary and financial analysis of the technology corporation Oracle. Successful completion of this project demonstrate your ability to identify and analyze quantitative, which is mathematical, information, employ software applications to inform analysis and decision making, and apply principles of good financial management. This project is designed to be completed in 3 weeks. Please read the following scenario and begin step 1. Review finance and accounting principles. You have been a manager at MeOrg for some time now. MeOrg just redeveloped its workforce and begun implementing a strategic plan as a result of collaboration with you to other unit managers and executive leadership. New processes and procedures from your working group recommendations are now being implemented through the company, and internal surveys indicate that employment satisfaction has risen along with the timelessness of project deliverables. Your attention is now being requested at new top priority initiative for a new top priority initiative. You hear through the grapevine that Thomas knows a senior manager that you respect and enjoy collaborating with will be sending out important emails to you and other members of the team with insight on a new venture. Sure enough, the emails arrive. 45 minutes to you from Thomas Knows. Over the past few months, executive leaderships have been meeting with our key stakeholders, including the board of directors, to forge plans for our next strategic initiatives. Thank you for continued patience as we finalize the details. At this point, I can share some insight and unveil some very exciting news. NEORG has decided that we will be launching a few special projects in mobile application development. One app in particular, LEAP, will be a tool that military personnel can use to transition into civilian workforce. The apps will provide many resources. Job training videos, resume building, practice interview questions, job search databases, career coaching, professional mentoring. We noticed from your personal file that becoming a me or you participated in a military to civilian workforce transition program, military to management. Because of your experience here, we are asking you to take lead in this project. We will be contacting with another company to provide customer relations management solutions to the app. Oracle Corporation, a multinational technology corporation, is under consideration for this contact. Oracle's multinational presence and robust customer service make them the first choice to contact. However, before we make it official, it's imperative that we conduct a financial analysis to determine the economics, health, and market position of the company. As I often say in our meetings, always run the financials, trust the members. To start, conduct a financial performance analysis on Oracle. This should include a review of their financial performance on Oracle. This should include a review of their financial statements, a ratio and analysis, an assessment of their financial, and an assessment of their financial. To start, conduct a financial performance analysis. This should include a review of their financial statements, a ratio analysis, and an assessment of their financial performance. You should also provide an executive summary of your analysis to share with leadership and stakeholders. Use Oracle Consolidated 10K reports found through the U.S. Securities of Exchange Commission and complete the analysis. I recommend you begin by analyzing the 10K financial reports using accounting and financial ratios. Then you should be in a good position to calculate some of the trends in the forecast. To For this app to succeed, MeOrg needs a well-established CRM system to ensure succession operation. I'll send over the next steps for your clarity. Please read them carefully and submit all deliverables. Make this your priority task. I'll follow up with you soon. As I mentioned, MeOrg is looking for a vendor to provide customer relations management solutions for our Leap app. Okay, I got a rough estimate of what he's expecting. The relationship a customer builds with a company is often the reason they return, but building it today is more difficult than ever in a society where data is protected. Customers are smart in their exercise of their right to choose, and a competitor can be just a quick click away. In particular, we're considering Oracle, but we'd like to have more information on its stability as a company. Before embarking in your financial analysis of Oracle, I wanted to share some fundamental finance and accounting principles, which will be valued throughout your career as you seek to understand companies' position in their markets. Accounting is the recording of financial transactions and then summarizing, analyzing, and reporting these transactions. Financial transactions are recorded as journal entries in the general journal using chart of accounts. This system is based on an accounting equation. I may go silent for a second. I can always come back to this. I have a deep understanding. I have equity. I like cheese. Expense. Rent. So basically, utilities is an expense, service revenue, interest revenue, um, equity is like common stock and retained early earnings. Liability is a lot of things like inventory, supplies, and cash or accounts payable. And cash is like an asset, prepaid rent asset. Inventory, office equipment, building, land, supplies. That this will come in handy when I'm looking. Liabilities, what it owns to others. Now we go into the equations that he wants. This is the equation he wanted done. Like, I was trying to ask him, I was like, where is it at? But it's going to be way harder than it looks. As long as I follow the equations. I will never know this by heart like that, but I'm going to look through them all. These are these principles are needed during the actual transaction of me completing. You will be analyzing the performance of Oracle NYSE Oracle over the 2-year financial period using Oracle consolidated annual 10-K financial statements as reported to the SEC. Begin by obtaining the 2 most recent 10-K reports on the SEC, 2 most recent on the SEC website, and reviewing the information they provide. Hold on, excuse me. Sorry. Bless me. Okay. What you want me to do now? 2 10-K reports. Okay, go back. He said something else. $10K. We're looking for the $10K. And you looking for, okay. Oracle is a real corporation. Oh, you gotta pay $289 to get in? $7, it went up 2.76%. There's the beauty right there. Okay, let's see. Can I read this shit? Um, okay, perfect. We'll keep going. It should be 10 to the 10-1 or 9:30. Okay. That's a year's worth. We're on the right page. Okay. Go back, go back. Okay. We have to do what now? Analysis will detail the income statement, balance sheet, and statement of cash flows along with the key performance ratios. There we go. Okay. I hate Excel. So I'm gonna double Dutch. I forgot how to put in the equations and everything. I think it's increase or decrease. Current year. Okay. Current year, we're minus uh G6. I'm going to try it out. Oh, I forgot to put the equal. Divided by the base year, value in base year. I'm going to send him a rough. It's been a minute since I did this. It's not it. Hold up for a second, y'all. He did it for me, but it looks easier. So we're going to go to Super Grok. Now, what is the formula that he's trying to present? So 2017, 2016. This is exactly what he wants. 2017 and 2016 to start this. Make a formula. Let me write down the minus 35,307,00 times 100. How would I write that in the system? That's all I want to know. I don't want to know what the answer is. How would I write in Excel the formula for okay. So that would be, let's see if this will work. Equal E, E what? 7 minus G7 Where's the times? Times, is that it? Times what? 100. Let's see what happens. I'm so scared. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do it again. That's where we want it. So we want equal E, wait, quote E7 minus G7 times 100 equal. Damn it. He said he don't want those types of percentage. I forgot how to get the percentages off of there. Let's see if I can remember. Come on, come on, come on. Format cells. I think it's format cells he showed me. Percentage. Decimal places 2. Damn it. It still didn't do it. Let's do it again. percentage, decimal places. Ah, he said two. It should be 40.7. Let's see. Here we go again. Same old stuff again. I didn't know you can write 130 like that many times. Whoa, how the time has changed. Fraction and percentage. Just going down to see if I missed anything. Okay. He said two decimal places. So now we're gonna amount in percent. How you get the amount? Percent. What's the next step? Oh, it has to be a way. Let's click on this thing. Increase amount, percentage. Okay. They just want me to calculate this. All I need to know. Okay. I think I got that wrong. I'm going to send him this sheet right now, but first I'm going to make sure I got it right. To make sure I got the percentage right. Okay. I don't need to be on here. Where's the annual report at? There should be a chart. Okay. I had one. Where is it at? Right here. Okay. Ten to 24. $24. But I don't, this doesn't line up. Okay. Let me go down here and right here. Download the finance. Okay. Okay. I don't see that. SEAC. He's wanting me to look for the one that's 2020. Hold up. Go back. Financial statement. Company's filings. Let's try this shit again. Um, Fast search, enter Oracle. Wait, wait. ORCL. Whoa. Uh, OCLR. RL? What the hell? The SEN. Company's filings. Company's filings. Where you at? At the top right. Where is it at? The top right. I don't. I think they want me to put in Edgar. ORCL. Now what? 10K. We're looking for 10K. It should. It's right here. Hold on. Filing type. 10K because they're looking for a specific 10K. 10K. Kunta Kinte. 10K. Um, 10K for filing site. 2026-22. 2026-22. Okay. And what else? Um, this one. Format documents. Now, now what? I don't want to guesstimate. Go back. There's one from 19 too. RSS feed. Format documents. Back. Back. Back, I say. This is going to be a whole show tomorrow. This is pretty cool learning about SCE. Dang, I wish I had that many O's at the end of my stuff. Um, Print document. I thought you can download it. Let's try again. Somewhere you should be able to download it. I'm just not seeing it. No way. It's going to be so many browsers up. Let me verify this check. Yeah, it's going to be so many browsers up. Let's go back. Review the relevant 10K reports. Okay. Here we got this far. I said I would give it an hour, but I need more than an hour. So what I'm going to do is get on here early tomorrow morning with a fresh mind and a different perspective, but keep everything else up. Okay, so I found the SCC website. Um, I went on there and I was able to see the 10K reports. Now, finding the report that he actually wants me to do is going to be the tough part. And analyzing and filling in the slots where it needs to be filled in. That's the challenging part. But he has, I say he's a good teacher because he has step-by-step basis to show us where to get the information from. It's all about filling in the information and reading what he's looking for. Um, and that's how I'm going to do it. That is what I'm going to do tomorrow morning to be exact. Let's see what's on my schedule with Calendly. Uh, Today I made myself familiarized with the workbook that he has. I became familiarized. So I have one appointment at 9:30 to 10, and then I have a plausible roundtable talk show at 10 to 10:30. So I am looking for that to go good. If it doesn't, it's still okay with me. Um, but I hope that you all enjoyed this, me becoming familiarized with the material that is online. I hope that y'all learned what the SEC website is about. And I would go in there and visit there to see, what you can find, what you can search for, what it's about. It's the government. Shouldn't you want to know about every aspect of the government? You know, wouldn't you want to know? That's our right. We as people should want to know about our government and what agencies our government house. And yeah, so definitely take care, you guys. Thank you so much for watching me. I already know. I don't know if they censor you guys by not letting you know when I'm online. I don't know if they censor you guys by just censoring you where you can't see when I'm online. But it's okay, it's okay. I'm not even mad because I'm laughing in my head right now. I'm not mad. I'm in all honesty, I'm curious to know why. Why do you censor me? Like, am I a threat? Am I a threat? Because I wasn't a threat until the Department of Justice sat up there and denied my claim, which leads me to believe if they're denying my claim, sort of like Epstein files, how certain things is not being extracted. You know, I didn't even want to look at it. It makes no sense to hold something that it made no sense to me to hold something that if you had no part of, secret, if you had no part of it, if you had no connection to it, no affiliation, then why is it being such a big deal? Nobody's perfect, especially not on this earth. If this was a slam dunk case and he was the I'm not even going to go into detail. Nobody's perfect. You can't say that this side is better than this side because you say so.
Never waste my time, you all I want.